I wanted to start recording. Yeah, the one that said I should not record.
Wait, ma, after typing the test ng, we should click on install, Abby?
Yes, ma. So you will come to help. You will come to marketplace. What we are trying to do, right, is just trying to install test ng. Then you will search for test ng, test and capital ng without space, and it should load. Then you will click on install button. There should be an install icon right beside it. I don't know why this is not loading. So you click on this button to install, and any pop-up is bringing, please just confirm so that yours
So
will
you
be
said
able to
after
install
installing, we
successfully.
should close the old Eclipse and
Yes,
relaunch it.
close the old Eclipse and reload.
Mine is running on the background.
And let it keep. Yes, it will run on the background, and if it after it has run finish, it will, like, you will know that it has been successful.
Okay.
Yes.
My mine has finished installing, but then I'm seeing installing software. Like
Installing.
after that console space, there is a bar, writable smart insert, then the API, Abby? Is that what they call it? Then the installing software. Should I still close it?
Like, is it installing or it is installed?
Is saying installing software.
And just leave it. Let the process be done. It should not take much time though, but just leave it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So now it's bringing out some things to select. Should I click on select all and then trust select?
Yes, select all, trust select, and just proceed.
Okay.
Does this stuff take time to install?
Is it still installing?
Yes, I don't know. Does it take time?
And just leave it. Just leave it.
Okay. Okay, brought out install more, confirm.
I'm sure you are trying to install an application, right? Or you're trying to install anything. You are just to read the content. The content of that, what they are trying to, like, any content there is just to actually prompt you of what you are doing, of which you are aware that of course, I'm doing this thing. That's why I go there. So most of the time, just try as much as possible to always click on the confirm, except for rare cases where you feel like, okay, this is not part of what I want for this application. For this particular one, just try to confirm as many as dialog box that might come. And when everything has done, close your Eclipse and open it back.
I clicked on confirm and it brought me to a license text that says, I accept the terms of this license agreement. I do not accept the terms of this license agreement.
Accept.
Okay, accept. Okay.
Hello, ma. There is another pop-up. Like, should we keep selecting and trusting all the pop-up that comes up?
I just explain that now, please.
No, for the installation.
You're still installing, right?
Yes.
Yes, if you're trying to install anything, just try to confirm and accept.
It's not that confirm and accept. This one is trust selected. So I want to know if you have to select all and trust it.
Select all and trust.
So we should close the Eclipse and open it again, Abby?
After your installation is successful, yes, please. Emmanuel, Alpha.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I closed and relaunched the Eclipse. Then I searched for the test ng, but it's not showing installed. It's still showing installed, so I installed it again. So I'm about to close the Eclipse and relaunch and see what goes on from
Okay,
there.
so just to confirm, you have to come to this marketplace and it should be showing installed, or you should just come to your installed tab.
Okay.
Then you should see it under this install tab. I actually have this installed and I have this test ng. I even need to update mine. Please, can we proceed?
No.
While the installation is going on, can we actually proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello?
Just a few minutes.
Yes, ma'am.
No, I'm not saying our installation is done. I mean, while our installation is going on, can we just proceed with the class? Since
Yes,
we are
ma'am.
all installing, so we won't just waste our time to be installing this stuff. Can we proceed? Please, I need other people to talk. Apart from Victor and Emmanuel.
Yes.
All right. I know our installation is still going on. Just try to keep your eyes on that, and let's try to work with this. All right, it actually shows this document last class, and no, that was the last class we had. And I just want to give us a quick walkthrough of what is in the document before we go to our test engine. So most of the times when you run into an error, maybe you're trying to interact with a modal, a pop-up, an overlay, like, and all these things are something that you're not they are not coming immediately. Juliet, your hand is raised. I don't know if you can hear me.
Good evening, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yeah.
sorry,
Mhm.
are you sharing the document now? Because your screen is showing marketplace. Then secondly, please can you share the document in the chat for people that were not available last week?
Mm.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Thank you, Juliet. Thank you. What are we seeing on our screen now?
Eclipse. I'm seeing your Eclipse.
What about now?
Okay, now
Your
I see the document now.
spreadsheet.
Okay.
It's a spreadsheet. Your
Okay.
PowerPoint.
So Juliet asked me to share this on the chat. And you have it now.
Thank you, ma'am.
Charles, you said I should tell all. Charles, I don't really understand your question.
Okay. I actually joined late, and I was asking the procedures you followed to install the test
Okay,
engine.
just come to this help in your. After help, you come to this Eclipse Marketplace. Then you search for your test engine. Yeah, you search for it, test and ng. But it's supposed to be capital letter. I don't know if it will still come like this. I don't know. Okay, yeah, it comes. So you have it here. Then you click on this installs. My own is installed, so that's why I'm having installed. But your own should be maybe install. So you will click on it. Then you keep accepting as many as anything that actually comes your way.
Okay, thank you.
Then after you are done, you have to close your Eclipse. Like when it has been successfully installed, you have to close your Eclipse, like shut it down. Not shut down your system, or like close your Eclipse page and
Yes.
come back again. Then come back to this same marketplace. If it has installed successfully, you will see it's installed. Or you can check this install tab. Then you will be able to see it. Yeah, it will be listed under this install tab.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So Juliet, that's actually the. Okay. Thank you, Peace. Thank you for the stuff you sent to the chat. Okay. So what I'm saying is that actually share us this, so for us to go through it, and I just want to give us a quick walkthrough of how it actually works. Now, there are sometimes you are testing a live application, and because it's live, the server will actually cause delay or any other thing, or maybe some UI, some UX stuff like the modal, the pop-up, there's an overlay, and you're trying to click on an element, and that element is not clicking. So these are the things you can use to actually perform those actions what is the first thing? We have these actions. We have this action. You have this action. And how are we going to use that? Just copy this code to your Eclipse since you have the documents. And this is the same thing I did here. I have other clicking methods. Now I was just basically navigating to the site. Then the first one is to use action. Now I declare this is the element I'm trying to interact with. Web element is equals to, I'm trying to click on this particular element, but instead of me to do something like elements, that's actually the next step. Maybe elements dot click. But let's assume that I'm testing a live application or this sorry, dot click. Okay, so this is what I'm supposed to do. I'm looking for I want to terminate too. I don't know. Okay, this is what I'm supposed to do, like the same procedure we've been doing. But in some scenario, when you're testing live applications, you might do this and you will still get this error on your console, like element click inserted exception. It will still be true. Now it's not as if you are not doing the right thing. But what that thing is trying to tell you is that, okay, I'm trying to interact with this particular element, but I'm unable to interact with it. So what is actually the next possible move for you to do? You are expected to use actions. So when you are using actions, right, actions actually simulate as if it is a woman that is interacting with the elements. So it will allow you to click, and it will actually the click will also be successful. And even apart from click, you can use these actions for other things. So instead of me doing element.click, I'll just call these actions. This can be anything. This is the name of my actions. To equals to new actions. Then I'll put my driver inside, like my driver inside the actions. This is the first declaration. Then I'll have this one for, this is what I'm going to do. I'm calling these actions, and I put my driver inside. This is the driver that wants to click this element. So just come inside these actions. So instead of this driver clicking directly, let this action click for me. So that is what I want to do. Now I'm saying actions dot move to elements. The element I want to click, then I put this is the name of the element I want to click inside this move to elements. Then you perform the click function. This is actually what this next line of code is doing. And apart from that, we have a lot of things we can use the actions for. If you click on actions dots, you can see a lot of actual other methods you can use the actions for. You can use for click and hold. You can use for double click. When maybe you are trying to interact with a particular element and you need a double click actions, you can use it for double click. You can use it for drag and drop. You can use it for other stuffs apart from clicking with it. But in most cases, you can send key to it. Just everything that there are a lot of things you can use it for. But in most cases, we always use actions to click elements that are not really interactable, and it is not our fault. Maybe like a modal, a pop-up, or stuff like that. Amara, you're undistressed.
I didn't really understand these actions, clicking elements using action.
Okay, so I'm saying that sometimes we want to click some elements and the elements are not interactive. So the elements is not interactable. Then what are you going to do? You are going to use these actions to click. Now this line is just you calling the method that you are just declaring it. Like this is like an inbuilt method. You want to call it actions. Then this is the name. This one can be anything. You want to use this is the name you are giving to the method you are calling to equals to new action. This is actually how you declare, the same way you declare your web driver equals to new Chrome driver. This is how you declare these actions too. Amara, do you understand that? Hello.
Yes, I understand, but do you really have to use this except if there is need for it?
That is what I'm saying. Like, if there is need for it, I'm just trying to give us other clicking method. If you are working in real, all these demo websites, they will allow you to do almost everything. But when you're trying to test live application, like, it will frustrate you. So you have to be looking for other methods. I'm just trying to give us a run through. Let's just have this in our cooler. So when
Okay.
we need it, we can be bringing it out.
Okay.
So do we understand now?
Yes.
All right. And we can actually use it for other stuffs apart from clicking, as I've said. If you just type actions, just click dots. You can use it to double click. You can use it to drag and drop. You can use it for other actions you need it for. Now, do we understand how to use these actions to click before we move on? Do you have any question regarding it, anyone? All right, so I will assume we all understand. Now let's go to the next one. We have scroll the element into view. Sometimes you are testing, right? Let me use this product. Can you see my automation exercise page?
Yes.
All right, thank you. Sometimes I'm testing and I need to scroll. Although all these demo websites will do anything, as I've said earlier, they will do it, they will allow you to do anything. But some live application, not all live application, some live application will not allow you to, if you actually find this particular element, and is because I actually find this view product, and because after my page load, the view product did not load, it will just throw element click exceptions for me. So in the case like that, I have checked the page and I see that, okay, I will need to really scroll. Even if you want to test manually, you need to scroll this elements, like you need to scroll to be sure that, okay, you're on this page before you can interact with it. That is when you will now use this scroll element into view method also. But you are going to use this, you are going to use it to scroll the element into view, then you can now click on the elements. That is the functionality of this code. We use the Java. Let me just give us the walkthrough on my page now. Check. Okay, this is for the scroll element into view. Now I have this elements. I found the first thing I do is, of course, to find these elements by something, by ID or by experts or whatever you want to find your elements by. Then after that, you now call this JavaScript executor. This time around, you are using JavaScript to actually scroll the elements into view and to click on the element. So you call this JavaScript executor. This line of code, you are calling this JavaScript executor. You put you put your driver inside because it is your driver that will interact with it. Then you now put your elements here, like elements, the elements you want to scroll into view. You put it here. So you have the argument scroll element into view to be true. So that is when it actually works. Like when you get to this page, it will come, it will come and it will come to this page first. And before it click on this page, it will actually scroll it and it will actually click. For cases when you're having an element that is down, maybe on the footer section of the page, sometimes you might need to use this scroll element into view code to actually work with it. Do we get this? This is actually how we use it. Do we understand this? Can we move on to the next one? All right.
For
Now
me,
we
I
have,
didn't understand.
what do you say?
I didn't understand it well.
You didn't understand it well. Okay.
Yes.
I said if you are testing, and let's say this element now, your email subscription, is at the footer section. But when your page load initially, this is how your page will load. And sometimes, because the element is not on the upper part of the page, your driver might be trying to interact with the element, and if you do not see it on this part of this page, it will just throw elements click inception error for you. Now, to correct that, you will need to use JavaScript executor to scroll this element into view, then it will be able to click on it. Now, to do that, you will have to call JavaScript executor. This is the line of code you will use. You will use JavaScript executor. Then you put your driver inside this JavaScript executor. Like, okay, my driver, don't click. Oh, let this JavaScript executor direct this driver. Then you will now execute this script. What is the script you want to execute? The argument scroll element into view to be true. Like you want to perform scrolling of elements into view. Like, okay, scroll this element into view for me before you click on it. So you scroll it into view and you put your elements, your element, we have whatever you have named your elements, you put it here. After you have set this to be true, you put it here. Then you now use your JavaScript executor dot click to perform your action. You have your elements dot click. Then you will perform your actions. Now, before this one actually now go, it would, if this code wants to run, it will first come to this page. When it loads on this page and it did not find, it will not even bother to find the elements. It will just scroll the elements into view and interact with the elements directly. Charles, do you understand now?
Yeah, I can understand it, but what I want also to ask is a JavaScript executor a built-in function, or you define it by yourself?
Is an inbuilt method.
Okay, thank you.
It's an inbuilt method. You call it to help you to click. It's a Selenium inbuilt method.
Okay.
All right. Any other question regarding that? Okay, now we want to talk about our weights and yes, we want to talk about our weights. I've actually talked about this weight. We have two types of weights, right? We have implicit weights and explicit weights. That is when you're having a timeout error. Like when you're having a timeout error. Maybe you're trying to run the timeout. You have implicit weight and explicit weight. Explicit weight is just when you are declaring a weight for a particular for a particular element. Like we've actually talked about this weight before. So I just want to wait for this particular element. Let me say I have web elements theory. I just want to wait for only this web elements theory. Then I had it inside this weight. Then I'm using like an explicit weight here. But in a case when I want to actually use my implicit weight, when I want to wait for, like, I want to make it like a generic that, okay, before you interact with any element or driver, just make sure you are waiting for like 13 seconds before you interact with this element. So you declare your implicit weight like at the upper part of your code. So any element that you want to interact with, we actually wait for the set time you have actually asked you to wait for before it interacts with the element. How does this work? For this particular aspect of this code now, I'm using I have my element theory, web element theory is equals to, I just want you to wait for this particular element only until the element is visible. Then I click on my condition to it, like 10 minutes, 10 seconds. Now, in the case when I want to make all these elements that I have, I want to declare like, before you click on these elements, wait. Before you click on element 2, wait. Before you click on element 3, wait. Like I want to declare it for all the elements. Like all the elements, you have to be waiting. Before you do anything, just wait, just wait. And I want to add more like a generic wait to it. Then I will now have this line of code. You see now this one is not relating to any element. This one is relating to the driver. This one is actually relating to the driver. It is the driver that we have to wait for the timeout. But this one, you are going to wait for the element. But this, the implicit wait, you are going to wait for the driver. You are going to declare it for the driver, and the driver will have to wait, and it's going to be generic for all your code. Do you understand how this implicit and explicit wait works? Do you have any question regarding that? We've actually talked about this before. So if I put this here and I'm trying to interact with any element here, right, it's going to be actually waiting before it interacts with any element. Like there's going to be a wait period. I might not know of 10 seconds. It actually waits before it interacts with every other element. But for implicit, for explicit rather, just wait for this particular element. That is what is in the document I asked us to go to. Do you understand this before we go to the test ng framework? That's it. Okay, how is our test ng? Is it installed? Amara, your question. Amara.
Okay.
Okay.
Does
Sorry.
it mean that this one you just explained is explicit? Why the one
Which
we
one?
did in the last class is implicit?
The one, this is the one we did in last class, and we are waiting for an early. Okay, we actually called.
I still don't understand.
Yes. Yes. This is the one we did in the last class.
So this one is which one?
Yes, this one is going to actually wait for
A particular element.
for a particular element. Wait, would that driver wait? Yes, this one is going to. We have driver here. This one is going to wait for all the elements that we call this driver for. Do you understand?
No, I don't understand.
This is going to be implicit wait.
Okay.
This is going to be an implicit wait.
How do we differentiate it?
It's actually there. Let me just do a check. Okay, sorry. The one we did last class is explicit, Amara. Now this one, you can see implicit wait here in the line of code. Amara, can you hear me? This
yes,
one
I can
is
hear
for
you. I'm not
yes.
seeing the implicit
This one,
way.
can you see my Eclipse page?
Yes, I can.
Okay, this one is for explicit wait. This is going to actually wait for this particular element. And this one that I actually declare at the upper parts of my code, you can see implicit wait here. That is how you differentiate it.
It's not showing implicit weight, so it's just showing WebDriver weight.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Driver.timelight.implicit wait. Can you see this one?
I'm not seeing implicit.
Please, can anyone see what is on my screen? Hello? Am I still audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Like I'm asking about others.
I can hear you.
This is the line of code I'm talking about. This particular line of code, line 20. You can see this implicit
What I'm
wait.
seeing is line 34.
Line 34 as well. What is happening to this Zoom this day like this? Just go to the document, Amara.
I can't.
Let's go to
Your line 20 is empty.
No, I'm not on that one. I'm on other clicking methods, and my line 20 is not empty.
I can't see it now.
Let me just stop sharing and share again. Can you wait? Let me just use. Maybe I can just use. Can you see my? Can you see this
I
slide?
think now it is on.
Yes.
Yes.
You can see my slide.
Yes.
Yes.
I
Okay.
can
Now
see
let's check.
your.
Let's check the slide now. You can see that. Amara. you can see for implicit weight, you have implicit weight, like you have this one here to
Okay.
denote that it is implicit, but this one does not have implicit, so it is actually other types of weight, which is explicit. Do you get?
Okay. Yes.
Yep.
Yes, that's how you actually check. That's what I was trying to show you on my Eclipse page. That was what was on my line 20. I don't know how Mr. Victor is saying blank line 20. It's after my page. All right, do you have any other question from anyone?
No,
I
not
want
yet.
us to go to text ng. So how far with our test ng? Have we installed? Is it installed? Let me just
Okay,
check.
that's I want to talk about it. The problem with my own is after the whole process, I went back to open the Eclipse again, then went back to the help and Eclipse Marketplace, but I cannot see the test ng that I installed.
Who else is
What is
having that same problem?
what is showing
Yeah,
me is just
I'm having the same issue. I'm trying
Maybe
to
you guys did not wait
relaunch.
for it to install finish.
we waited now before it will install before it will bring out for you confirm. Then you click on confirm. What I'm just seeing here is Eclipse Market clients. I'm not seeing that test ng.
Do you know what? Go to your wait. Can you see my Eclipse page? Because I need to be asking now. It's like Zoom is
Yes.
after my life. Come to your package, like any of your package. Right click. Come to new. Wait. I should be able to create directly. Okay. Come to any of your class. Right click on it. Let me
Class at the
see.
package.
Class, please, class. Just check if you have something like test ng here. Just right click and see if anything like test ng is coming as an option for you here.
No, there's nothing like test ng.
That means you have not installed it. You have to go back again.
I have done that thing 2 times now. Still, I'm not
I have to
seeing.
just wait, and just wait for it. Please, do you have anyone that has successfully installed test ng, or we will have someone to? But I want us to do this test ng so we can be able to complete our task. So someone,
I've installed mine.
and it's working. Eh?
It's showing installed here.
Okay, just right click on any of your class and see if you have tested as an option.
Okay.
Princess, do you do anything different?
No, I just waited.
How long do you wait?
It was like 15 minutes.
15 minutes. Okay.
Mm.
All right, Mr. Samuel, your hand was raised. Mr. Sam. I'm not
Good
hearing you.
evening, ma'am.
Yeah,
I
good
did
evening.
install it, and upon pressing the class, the right click on class, and that's our class, I see the test engine. So it brought out a option, said I should create or convert.
All right, I just want to confirm. That is a confirmation that you have installed successfully. So, Soma,
Now,
Okay.
after we right click on class, what again do we select?
don't select anything. I just want to use it to confirm. If you have just right click on class. If you are seeing test ng here, that means your test ng has been installed successfully.
I'm not seeing it. Oh,
So if you are not seeing it, that means your test ng has not been installed. So you have to
can you
wait.
try to scroll down? I have to scroll down to see my own.
Okay, so they said you can scroll down. Or if you have confirmed in this help, then your test ng is working. But if you have not confirmed in this help and you cannot confirm in your class, then you have to start again. You can confirm in this marketplace as well. I'm just trying to give us options.
I confirmed and it's saying installed.
If it's saying installed on the marketplace, then it's fine. It's installed.
How then do I find it on Eclipse in my class?
Princess just said you should scroll down.
Scroll down.
She's just suggesting you scroll down. Just right.
It's
Don't
not
worry. If you
there.
are trying to create a TestNG class, you should be able to create it. That should not be an issue since you have it installed.
Hey. Okay.
Soma and Emmanuel. Victor, have you installed your own? Juliet,
I'm still
Peace,
I'm still
and
trying. I
Charles.
don't
Yes,
know what's
I've
going
installed it. I checked Marketplace now and I can see installed. But I was
Okay.
trying to do it while checking the
I've
class,
installed
but
mine.
I was unable to see it.
Okay. But it's installed on the marketplace. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So, Victor, what about you?
I've installed mine.
Okay.
Mine is also installed.
Am I the
Okay.
only one that my own is not installing? So what's now the
No,
problem?
no, you are not alone. No.
You're not alone.
God is with you. No, sorry, Mr. Emmanuel. And that's actually the meaning of his name. Is with you. So let's
Maybe we'll just go
continue.
on with the class. I'll figure it out
Yeah.
later.
Yeah, let's continue. I just want to be sure that most of us have actually installed. Now we want to talk about TestNG and how TestNG work. TestNG is actually going to help us to actually have a more professional code, right? Like in a more unique way instead of we having everything together. Just let's take our time, please. I just need us to be focused. Let's understand the concept before you even start writing the code. And I want us to actually start with soft as assertion. That's the example I have. I want us to practice more with that. And the add assertion as well, like it's something we can work with. But let's just try to understand the tool, how it works and all. Now the text engine framework, let me just share this to us on the chat so you can be on the same page. Okay. So the test engine framework, as I've said earlier on, is actually designed for us to actually
But
have a
it's
more
asking for access.
what type of access?
Google Slide is asking
Oh,
for access.
sorry. I do not usually grant access to my documents like that. Uh, because most of the time please, where is this access, Google access stuff now? Somebody is sending me access requests. Why? Okay, you can check again now. Can we proceed now? Okay. Now the test engine framework, right? As I've said earlier, it's actually help us to organize our code like more structured way and make use of assertion. You know, we are doing if and else, but if we don't want to do if and else, we can use assertion. That is when we are using test ng, not when we are creating a normal Selenium class. If you are using assertion in normal Selenium class, it is not going to work. You have to use the if and else. But if you want to use test ng framework, right, you have to use assertion. Like you can use assertion and you can use if and else, but it is best for you to use assertion. So it enhances reporting, right? We'll be able to get our reports and we'll be able to make use of our reports. Those are the features of test-ng. Okay, this page is just how to install our test-ng. And I've actually walked us through how to install the TestNG. This is actually what this page is talking about. That's wasting much of our time. Let's go to the annotations in TestNGs and what they actually represent. Now we have the tests. We have the
Ma,
test.
sorry, are you sharing your documents? Because I can I think I'm not seeing your document. I'm just seeing your drive.
My drive. I have leave my drive. But what is wrong with? Is it Zoom? Is it my network? What is wrong this evening? This is the 100th time I'm sharing my screen again. It's not fair. Can you see it now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So let's continue. Now we have this annotations that is actually like an that is actually inbuilt if you're using test AG, and is designed for you to actually group your test, like your test cases, like group it. Like I want to test this test. I want to use it to verify if this thing is working like this. Okay, let me group this in this section. Let me group that in this section. Now you are going to determine where your test is going to fall to. We have the at test annotation. That is, it marks as those methods that are test cases related. And whatever you put in this at test is going to run and is going to either pass or fail. It's going to actually give you back your results for it. Like it's going to give you your results for it. This is where you put your actual test cases. Like this is where you put your actual test cases. We have before suits. These are the tests that run before anything run, before any entire test run. Like they are the one that run before anything run. We have the after suits. We have the before class. Like before, let's say like um I have like 3 classes in my class. Like I have 3 other different classes. Before any other classes run, these are the type of class that is going to run first, and the after class is going to run after every other classes have run. We have the before method. Let's say I have like different method, but before any method runs in my test, any method I put inside the before method, they are going to run first, and any method I put in after method, they are going to run last. But let's forget about, we can read more, not like we forgetting about it, but for beginner friendly, right? Let's just drop this before suit and the after suit, and possibly the before class and the after class. Let's just focus on the before method, the after method, and the art test. So how does this work? Let me explain again. Like I have before methods, and this at test is actually going to be having another method on its own. So let me say in my before method class, before I start my testing, what are the things I'm going to do? Like I want a response. Like before you start your testing, what are the things you are going to do? Like if you want to test with Selenium, what are the basic things before you start your actual test case, before you start verifying, before you start doing anything? What are the things you are going to do?
Sure,
I'm
you're
asking us.
connected to the internet.
After you've connected to the internet, like you're on your Eclipse page, what is the first thing you are going to do?
New Java project.
No, you have created your Java project.
You set up your driver
You set
and
up your driver. Yes, you set up your driver and you set up your URL. That is the first thing you're going to do before you start now verifying or not verifying. That is the first thing you're going to do. Now, everything that has to do with setup and everything, you can just have it in your before method. Do you understand? Now, in your test method, now we now have to come with everything that have to do with you testing, with you performing actual testing. Okay, I want to verify if login is successful. Now at test, verify if login is successful. Then you can put it in the test. I want to verify this, I want to verify that. Okay, after you have do all your setup and testing and everything, if you want to quit your browser, it's more like an after method. Do you understand? Like I want to I've do my setup of my browser, but now I want to quit my browser. It's not as if you want to test if your browser, if I cannot write test cases, and I should be writing test cases if this close button is working when I'm not testing for Edge. Do you understand now? So this, anything that have to do with you open your browser, um going to the URL, you can put it in your before method. Anything that has to do with your actual test cases, you have it in your test class. And anything that have to do with your after, like I want to close, I'm done with my testing and I want to close this tab, you can come to your after method. Do you understand this? Do you have any question before we proceed? Okay, now let's go to guides on how to use assertion. Please let's pay attention to the assertion, because it's because of this assertion that I actually added test-ng to the course, so we'll be able to use assertion instead of if and if else if. Now the assertion at the line of code I've actually explained, like you used to verify if a test actually pass or fail, instead of you writing it, okay, verify if this one pass, if this one fail. No, you use your assertion, and it's actually like a test ng framework, like a test ng method that will enable you to actually test if it actually pass or fail. Now, if you want to use assert, right, we have a syntax for it, that you use assert dot the method. This is like the syntax. You use assert dot method, whatever method you want to use. Then you have your actual results and your expected results. Don't worry, we are still going to run through this with the practical section. Now, you know where normally where your actual result is the actual value you want to test with, and your expected result is what you want to get. Now, let's say, for example, I want to verify if what I want to verify if this button, can you see this page? Can you see this automation page?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So I want to verify if this search bar actually is working. Like, I want to verify it. Now I have a line of code that I've constructed in a way that, okay, I send key to this and I click on search. Now I can, if I want to verify if this search button is actually working, I will check if it actually clicks or not. So what I'm expecting that when I click on it, it actually navigates me to the next page. That is what I'm expecting. Then my actual result, my expected result, and my actual result. My actual result is going to be what I'm like, the same way it actually works when we are testing manually, and your expected result, the same way it works when we are testing manually, right? Your actual result is what's the value that you want to get, why the expected result is what you are expecting as a tester. Like, I know that if I want to verify if this automation exercise or if this URL is correct, now let us use if this URL is correct. Now, for my actual results, this is my actual results. If I come to this page, like I'm on this search, this is what I'm going to be getting, and my expected result is this thing, is this same URL as well. But if I want to perform a negative testing, that is when I can now try to negate my expected, my actual results, so that it will not pass my actual results. So that is how we actually use the assertion method. We have some other methods too. Now we have two types of assertion. We have the hard assertion and we have the soft assertion. And for these two assertion, we can actually work with them when you are doing your test ng, but when you are running a test ng class, right? But for the purpose of this class, I want us to do the soft assertion. The hard assertion is something we can, it's closely the same, but the difference is just the syntax we'll be adding after each text. Now, when you're trying to verify with the add assertion, right? This type of assertion is throw an exception immediately and continue with the next test in the test suite. So if I'm testing with add assertion, like if there's an error, it's going to throw the error immediately and it's going to continue with the next test. Let's assume that I have at test like verify if sign up is visible. Is going to, and that sign up, I'm doing a negative testing and it's not passing, so it's going to try an error immediately. It will continue with other tests that I have, but it's going to try an error that, okay, this one is not working properly, but it's going to continue with not other tests in that test, but in others. How am I going to put it? Not others test, even after, maybe when I said, okay, verify if sign on is visible. Don't worry, we are still going to do a practical example. So I just don't want us to stress it. Let's say I want to click on this product button before I select this add to cart, before I
Which
add.
product? But you are still on your this thing, slide.
Zoom is literally after my life today, and I'm tired. I'm currently on my automation on my own end. I'm currently on my automation. I don't know why this Zoom has decided to work with me. Can you see my automation screen now?
Yes, yes.
Right. I'm just saying that, for example, if I want to click on this, I want to come after I come to this page, I want to click on this product button first before I now start selecting products. So if I actually group everything in a single test, if this product button is not working, right, my assertion is going to fail the whole test and everything is going to return as failed. But if I'm using soft assertion, it's going to note that, okay, this particular one is not working. It's going to fail this particular one and it's going to continue with other tests. But for add assertion, right, it's going to fail the old test, except if I now have a new test that I want to verify cards as a new test class. That is when it's now going to leave this old product and come to this old card. Don't worry, we are going to work with the soft assertion. So now we have different method we can call. We have the assert.equals. We can use it for soft assertion and add assertion as well. We have the assert.equals. This is when you are going to check if we have scenarios when you're checking if the string is equals to this string. Now you will use assert.equals. If you use assert.equals, you are checking, okay, what is the expected result and what is the actual result. That is what you are going to provide. You have assert not null. Like this is going to check if the object is not null, that is not empty. Is not empty. And we have assert null is going to check if whatever you are checking for is empty. And you have assert true, like, okay, is this true, is this false, like what you are checking in case you are checking for your boolean, like you
Ma,
can.
sorry, ma. I think I can't see the exact.
Assert law.
Hey, hey,
Without
hey,
plan.
hey, Jesus, for the 99th time I'm stopped, like, but what's going on? I don't really understand. I'm tired.
So,
Because I'm navigating tab or what? I believe we should be seeing it by now.
Yes, ma. Ah,
All right.
yes.
All right, we have assert not null. We have assert null. We have assert true, like you are checking for a condition. If the condition is either true or false, this is going to just meet a true. Like if it's true, then it's going to return it for you as positive. Now we have assert false, like you are checking for a condition that is not true, and it's going to pass it if it's actually not true. Now, after you have done your whole soft assertion, right, you have to add soft assertion dot assert all. So to be able to actually call the soft assertion, that's actually the difference between the soft assertion and the add assertion. And I said for this course, because soft assertion is more beginner friendly, and we are going to be working with that. Do we understand this slide? Do you have any question? I think we still have. Okay. Do you understand this slide? Do you have any question before we go to the practical aspects? All right. If there is no question, come to your can you see my Eclipse page? Hello, am I still in the
Not
class?
Yeah,
yet,
the
not.
automation page.
an automation page.
Okay. So I want you to go to your Eclipse for those of you that have actually can you see my Eclipse page now?
Not
I believe
yet.
I believe automation.
Okay.
But someone should tell me what's going on with Zoom. Zoom is not always like
okay.
this. What do you think I'm not doing right? Abi, what am I doing wrong?
Maybe it's network
I thought
that
I
is
was
dragging the
charging. No.
Zoom. Maybe the network is not strong enough for the Zoom. Sometimes Zoom
Okay.
can do like that. If the network signal is not so strong, it will be lagging.
Okay. Samuel, your hand is raised.
I feel it's the response time of your system. Whenever you click on something before it responds on Zoom, it takes a
Okay, is
lot.
it loading? Like, is it? Am I on my Eclipse page now?
No, it's not
No,
loading at all. It's just stagnant.
No, no, I don't think it should be response time. I've been
I,
on my
I think it's
Eclipse
just the
page.
internet.
Maybe my
Probably can
internet.
Maybe the
It's
internet.
be the internet
Nigeria.
also.
Yeah, in Nigeria, anything can happen. Let me just stop sharing and share again for the 1 million time. Okay. Now, I want us to actually come to our automation exercise. Right click and click on new. Sorry, come to
Sorry,
this.
please, I want to ask if the meeting is being recorded. The class, sorry.
Yes. You're asking very, very early. Oh.
No,
Like
no,
it's
like it just came to my mind when you.
it's very, very early. Oh. It's too early, safe. I'm actually recording. Thanks to Mr. Victor. So let's come to okay. Want to create a new test NG class for us, and some of us are saying we do not have test NG. Please, let's just try to look for it. Are we on the same page? I don't want us to create a new project and try to start doing all the whole setup. Do you understand what I asked us to do? I'm actually waiting for us. Am I still in this class or I'm alone?
You are not alone.
We are with you, man.
Ma, you say we
Okay.
should select automation exercise and right click.
Which automation is? Come to your yes, want to right click.
On
Yes,
Eclipse.
create test. Come to test NG. For those of us that are not seeing our test NG, please let's look for it. Come to test NG and create test NG class. Don't before you proceed, just hold on. I know some of us are saying I cannot see my class. Just close your whole Eclipse and come back again. By God's grace, it will load. And for those of us that are seeing it, are we seeing something like my own on your screen? Hello.
My your cursor is on new, not on test NG.
It's my network. Anything that is going on today, please, I'm sorry, apologies. Just take it. Ema binu, sorry. Because I'm not even on. But do you understand what I asked us to do? Like, are we done? I just want us to create a new test NG, a new class.
Using test NG.
Yes, using test NG, a new test NG class.
Okay.
Yes, right click and click on create test NG. But I want us to actually select the before tests and the tests and probably the after tests.
Ma, there
If
is no test in my own.
my I clicked on test engine, create test engine task class rather. So I can see some stuff here. What are we
Ex-
supposed to click on anything?
Exactly. So that's why I said that if you see some stuff, can you see my screen in real time now?
Yes,
Please.
ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So you have this place for your class name. Then you rename your class name soft assertion, or you can name it anything. Now, these are the annotations I was explaining the other time, right? Now, I want us to use the before test, the after test, and the test itself.
default.
Ma, there is no test.
What test after test? Let's just select these two. I'll send and write your name and save. Okay. You don't need all this before method and after method. Are we there? Are we there? Are we there? Hello.
Yes, ma'am. You're with you.
Can we proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, we can.
Oh,
Well, it's just giving me what's it called? Error signs. Is it
error
normal?
sign, yes. Just over on it. You will have like a red line, Abby.
Yes.
Just try to over on anything that is giving you red line, and you will see imports dot open QA dot selenium dot. Just click on that import.
Hey, not giving me import though. It's not bringing out import.
This is what you are seeing, Abby. Amara.
Yeah?
You are seeing
No,
my. What are you saying?
I'm seeing your test NG class.
This. What's wrong with my network? Please, what are we seeing on my screen now? What are you guys seeing? Let me know where I want to start from.
Currently
Hello, please.
seeing,
Eh?
I'm currently seeing the process of creating a new text ng class.
It is well with Zoom and my
Yeah.
they are not in synchronization at all.
Oh, have you stopped sharing?
I stopped sharing. Oh.
Ma, what did you say we should name the class?
Soft assertion.
Eh?
I'm soft assertion. Soft assertion.
Okay.
Can you see my screen now?
Yes, I can.
This is the error you are saying, right?
Yes.
I said you should
No,
over on it.
it's not on this line of code. It's in that like when you want to install by class, your WebDriver, like in the beginning line of the code. That's where my own started.
And can you share your
Import.
screen? You have not have any code now. Of course, you'll be having maybe like this ads before will be underlined, right?
Yeah,
Test.
everything there is
No.
everything there is underlined as error, I think.
Most things, yeah.
Or I don't. There's no code there now that we are calling. I don't know.
So that's what
There's
I'm trying
nothing
to
there.
do. So just try to over on it, over on this test, anything that is underlined. You will see this import test. You will see an options. Like if you over on it, it will come like an option will come. Then you will click on imports. Then you will import this. The error will disappear. Do that for every error you are
Ma,
seeing.
that's what I'm saying. My own is not giving me that import option.
Then maybe I'll have to send it to you. But it's supposed to
Ma,
bring the import option.
what I'm seeing, I don't know. Me, I could see, but what I'm seeing is import. The import org testing cannot be resolved. So it's not giving
Uh,
me any other option apart from that. Every other option are different, and I can't even click on it on that import org.testing.
really don't understand. Can anyone share their screen? Like anyone?
But
Let me just stop sharing. And I'm just hoping we'll be able
I
to
wish I
end
can
this.
even share my screen, but
Can anyone just share their screen, please? I really don't understand.
Ma, can you see my screen now?
I
Eh,
can see your
Hello.
screen.
Okay.
I can see your screen.
So this is the error I'm talking about, and if I hover on it, it's not giving me the import. See, it's not giving me. If I should select organize import to scatter the code, I have to do Control Z.
Hello, please, can you hear me?
Come to
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, this is what you are going to do. You have to add test ng library. Over on it again. Over on those imports, add test ng library. Yes, select that. That should resolve it.
No, okay, resolved.
All right, so we can do that. Everyone, please. Let's add the test ng library.
Hello. For me, I'm still kinda behind, and I was about to create the ng class, test ng class, and I don't really know the assertion is annotation I should choose. They're giving me option which includes before method, before class, before test, before sort,
I
and many more.
actually asked us to select the before test and after test, and that should be all.
Only before test and after test.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so are we on the same page now? Am I sharing my screen? Have I even started sharing?
Not yet.
Okay.
It's
Can you see
coming
my
in.
screen now?
Still coming up. Yes.
Okay, so this is what I want us to actually test. Okay, the first thing I said we are going to do is you can actually declare this outside, right? You can actually declare this outside, like this WebDriver equals to new. And if you are doing all this WebDriver equals to new, it will be bringing error. Just over on it and try to import it. Should I copy this line of code for us at least so we can proceed, or we will do it
Yes, so
ourselves?
that it will be faster. Yes.
No, that is peace. Is Amana that is disguising as peace. I wanted to ask since morning until she said yes. It's peace that is. Are you the same person?
Yes, I'm the same person.
I know. I've actually sent it to the chat now. Let's check.
So how did
Just
you
oh,
ask us to clear the error? Didn't
hey Jesus Christ. You have to add test ng library. If you have actually import the org.testng and it's still showing error, just over on it and add test ng library. Are we on the same page now? I don't even know why I'm.
Yes. We're on the same page.
Okay, so can we proceed?
Yes, sir. On my own.
Okay, now in our at before test, I've actually explained to you that before test is at they are going to run before your actual test run, Abby. So what are we going to put there? Is basically our setup, like to set up and to maximize our browser. So I want us to actually do that now. We have a before test, right? We have something like this. We have something like this on our own end. Do you understand? We have something like this, Abby.
Ma, where should we put it? Where should we do the declare and installation?
Do it in the before test. That's what I'm trying to explain to you, and I'm not hearing our response.
Okay, in the before test. Then we still
Yes.
leave the after test to be under, right?
Yes, leave the after test to be under.
Ma, you sent two
I
codes.
explained
Which
I
one are
explained
we to
this.
use?
What do you say?
You sent two codes. Which one are we to use first? Abi, because I'm
Uh-uh. It's the same thing now. The code I sent is the same thing.
Is it?
For us
Yes,
to declare our
yes.
this thing, our browser,
Yes,
right?
now. Yes, it's just
No,
for you to declare your Chrome browser to wait. Yes, it's the same thing. I've not actually, let me actually send this one also.
Ma,
For you
sorry,
to
please. I don't want to take you back. The class we are creating, the text ng we are creating, are we creating it under package or under class?
under package.
Okay, thank you.
Just basically the code you will use to set up your normal, but peace is the same thing, but you can use this one. This is actually different from the one I sent, but whatever I've sent earlier was the same thing. Hello, are we on the same page? Can we move on?
Okay, I'm trying to get on the same page.
Ma, should we also declare it for public class?
Yes, this is test engine. We'll be having the public void setup. Like this is actually how it works here. Like put it
We declare
inside.
it at its every level.
Yes, if you're having a new test or if you're having any test to work with, you will be declaring it as a method, as a void method.
Oh, my God. Public class, you declare. Okay.
But this should be coming by default, so it's not as if you are typing it now. Or am I missing out anything? Mr. Victor?
It's not mine didn't come as default. I only put it, the first place I put it was before test. I already have the public class, the public void class. I have those ones. But I mean to declare the Chrome. Are we to
No, you
declare
don't need
it?
to put that one in. No, now. You
Okay.
don't need to put that one. You can see can you see my screen? Can you see the way my code is structured?
Yes, in your own screen, I can see in public class you declared it, and you say use WebDriver, and you also set up your this thing in seconds, and you also went down this thing before class, and you declared again, and
I don't understand what you are saying. No, you create a class, right? Which is soft assertion. If
yes,
that class should be public class, right? And it should be structured like this. And you are going to do whatever you want to do inside that class. So which one do you say you want to declare again?
I'll tell you what, I think I'm having a different thing altogether because what I have is for my own public class under the soft assertion. Is that way you want us to declare our distant browser?
You can send a screenshot.
Ma, please, I don't know. My own is showing error. The web driver equals to new Chrome driver. I think there's an
Yes,
error.
yes, you have to over on it and import it. Just over and import. That's how you
Okay.
fix the error. You have just to over on it and import. Send a screenshot of what you are trying to say, Mr. Victor. I'm not sure I'm on the same page with you. Please, can we continue? Do you have any other person with any other issue? Do you understand why we are putting this our line of code inside this before tests? I've actually explained this before we come here. Do we understand this?
Yes.
Okay. Now let's have at test. It's like we said we cannot select at test. Just type at test. Just type it at your test should be in capital letter. and open a bracket. And I don't know why we are not able to select it. I don't know. Maybe I did not really.
But my web driver is still underlined red.
Over on it.
I've hovered on it. It's not giving me the option to import. Every other one is giving me the option to import, but WebDriver and driver is not giving me the option to import.
Go to. Let me just send this to you. You put it at your web driver and what?
And driver for declaration and
And
registration, and then WebDriver wait with duration.
what about Chrome driver?
Chrome driver, I've installed it. I've imported it.
I add this to the top line of your code.
Okay.
Who else is having any other issue?
I want to ask, where shall we create this file? Under which package?
Under the automation exercise package.
Okay.
So where did you created yours?
I can see it created its own. Let me try to repress it.
It's created where?
Let me again check it. It's created its own package, automation exercises, automation exercises. So that means I have to move
You can
it.
create it either you can create it either in automation exercises or my first package. But I want us to be under this automation exercise because it's still part of automation exercise.
Okay, thank
But
you.
it must be a class inside an existing project. Because I don't want us to start doing the whole setup from scratch.
Yeah, sure.
So please, can we proceed? Hello?
Yes, we can.
Is it working now, please?
Yes, that one has worked though. It's not the system dots. The dots there is giving me error.
Which one?
Setting the driver property, system dot set property. So the dot between system and set is underlined. I've hovered on it and it's saying it's syntax error.
Do you copy and paste or you type this out?
I copied and pasted.
You should not be having any error.
Let me copy and paste again.
So, Mr. Victor, so what are you saying you want to put inside class again?
I just wanted to know if is it just this public class, this declaration we've done, that is just it?
Yes, that is just it.
Okay, but you have a lot on your own screen and I was confused.
I don't have a lot public class. I only have one public class.
Yeah, but other classes, I could see that your public void is something inside it. I could see before test.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
Sorry, man.
No problem, sir. Please, can we proceed?
Yes.
All right. I'll actually take extra of a minute today. I can say I have less than 10 minutes. I'm sorry, I might take extra 10 more minutes or 15 more minutes because I want us to actually round up this test ng assertion because I want us to use it for our project. We have a revision class on Friday to revise it. That is fine, but at least let's understand it. So, apologies. All right, so where are we? So we have actually been able to set up this whole stuff without any error. This is actually the basic thing we do. Like this should not even take much of our time because this is what we are familiar with. Please, can you confirm if you have resolved? Mr. Samuel, I'm not hearing from you.
So,
Abdul
yes,
Qadri, Princess, Zuliat. Please, I want us to talk.
it's not resolved. Mine is not resolved yet.
It's not resolved yet. Okay. Soma, are you done with your setup?
Yes, but the after suit, I can't see it on your screen.
I don't ask you to add after suit.
Uh-uh. But I asked you that time, you said I should add before and after.
Before and after what?
The
I said
initial
I said before test and after test, but that's
yes,
not an
before and after.
before test and after test, right? Not suits.
What I have here is suit.
I said test. I've actually explained this thing even before we come to this place before. Zuliat, please, where about you? Where are you? Are we on the same page?
So I have to delete it and start from the beginning.
No, 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 no. You can just add it. Just add it. Just try to. That's not an issue.
Okay,
Just
please,
have your
can
before.
you just copy it from your end and give me so I don't take us back?
Do you have any before test and after test?
What I have tests, but what I have is before suit and after suit. That's what I have. I think I made a mistake.
Before
I
test,
was supposed to
after test.
select before test. It's just
I just type this at before test, right? And you should be able to come up with all this.
So am I the only one seeing the picture you opened and not your Eclipse?
Hey, Jesus is Lord.
I see the picture too.
Hey, hey, hey.
I'm completely lost here, so I don't
Ah,
know.
You're not
ah.
the only one. I was
You're
thinking
not
you were
alone, no.
saying
Mhm. It is well. I don't know. I don't know who I'm want to sue now. Maybe it's my service provider, or maybe it's my network provider or Zoom. I need to sue one of them.
Victor.
It's Victor. I will sue Victor too. Can you now see my page now?
I can see your
Yes.
page,
Yes.
You are
God,
highlighting.
to God be the glory.
but there's
Suma,
something.
just
You
copy
keep
Okay.
what I
saying
sent to the
something,
chat.
eh?
Thank you.
You keep saying that if we write at before test, we will get all this other information. But
Which other information? Which other information?
like you have in yours,
This
setting the
system
drive.
sounds no, there's no way you will get it. I've sent this information to the chat and I'm
Okay,
expecting you to copy and paste it in your before suit. The only thing you will be having, this is what you will be having if you actually select before test and after test. Soma, don't let suits enter my mouth. This is what you will be having. You'll be having before test
Your
and
screen is
after
not
test.
showing, no.
hey,
Why is my screen not showing again now? Ah, I'm tired though. What is now showing now? What are you now seeing?
The selected ones.
It shows you are trying to share your screen.
Ah,
he's sharing your eclipse.
what is on
For,
what on my
for
eclipse
me,
is
I'm
it
getting
showing?
your Eclipse
Is before test at before
before
test
test. Yeah, sure.
Eh? Then what is there?
is before test.
Then we have an empty stuff, Abby.
It's not empty. Oh. There is public void setup.
I mean the inside the method. There's no like it's empty.
Your screen is coming.
Somebody said my screen is coming up. Hey.
Makukuma command this test NG for this tax.
It's not even about commoting it from the tax, right? It's about we having the understanding and we should be able to wrap up our
You cannot,
selenium.
Remove it. Then let it try
grab
again.
all these things this night and hey,
Ah,
we can't grab all this thing this night and still work on this tax and it's due in 4 days. Ha.
Why can't it is not like something new? It's just for you to arrange your test. It's what we've been doing before. except if you just want to feel like you can't do it. Because test engine framework is not new, it's just more organized and well arranged. But if you feel like you don't want us to actually have it, we can actually end the course now and we have
No,
our
ma, what I'm
revision next
saying,
week.
no, what I'm saying is other courses we have been actually having. We used to take like 2 times, 3 times classes before we can
No,
understand it.
this is not a new course. That is what I'm now saying. It is not a new course. It is the
But
continuation of our Selenium class.
yeah,
And
I
I'm
know.
not doing, I'm not doing anything new here. Abi, the only thing we want to just add is just for you to group your test. Okay, just have a before test method to actually before you
Yes.
launch your just to group your test in a more structure, like in a more professional way and more make it more structured. That's just the only thing we are trying to achieve with test engine and the assertion of a thing. Every other
Please,
thing is
Mama,
what you are familiar with.
let it not be like I'm the only one that is not really understanding all these things. Let us talk. If you're understanding it, maybe because we have this tax in 4 days, and this time around, due date is important. 4 days. If you
No,
can,
now, like it's actually like what I'm saying is just multiple option on how to go on our tax.
please later you can, because me, I'm not really getting the whole idea of
Then you
this.
can revisit the course. You can take
Yep.
if you're not really getting it, you can you have the one thing your mindset, like one thing you cannot achieve is what your mindset is saying you cannot achieve. Because for me, right, you have I share the task with the slide with you. You have this video. I'll ask the coordinator to upload it as soon as possible. And if you want to get it, you will definitely get it. Except if you feel like okay, you don't want to get it. And if you feel like you don't want to get it, fine. It's actually going to be like something that's going to just make my whole work easier. And we are just going to wrap up the whole Selenium course for you. And next week Friday we just come and do revision and
Ma, please just let us. We just want to understand. It's not like we don't want to understand. Me, I want.
then what do you suggest, please, every other person? Except some so much okay.
I want to
Um,
understand, ma.
okay.
Yeah, except some Soma talking, please. I need other opinion.
extend the deadline to Saturday,
I
11:15.
cannot extend the deadline. The deadline,
This
this
is
particular deadline is not on me. It's on the it's on the oh it's on the organizer and everybody.
We are writing test cases, 2020 or even more.
That's why I uploaded the task since yesterday, and I actually sent the message on the group that the task will be uploaded soon. The task has been uploaded.
yep.
We've been
Some
testing it.
people are even just getting their task today, and the task is even more complex than this. I cannot extend. I cannot do the extension of the. That is something I cannot do. I cannot do that. So what do you think we can do? Is 8:31. I'm actually trying to make use of our 15 minutes to round up this section.
Can
Let's
you
just
still share your screen, Ma?
I stopped sharing no because it's like we don't want to have this test NG
no.
course.
No,
Let's
I think we
Ah,
should finish it anyway. If we have any troubles, we can always go back to the video or ask questions in the Discord group.
yeah, just conclude the class, ma.
All right. Is actually Zoom after I feel like Zoom is in support of Soma idea
Yeah,
because you people will be like, I not seeing my screen in real time. And it's really frustrating here also. I won't lie. Because if you are seeing my
sorry.
screen in real time, you will be able to get what I'm saying. This one I'm stop sharing, I'm sharing again. Now, Mr. Victor, you actually made me to can you see my screen now, everybody?
Yes.
Okay. So, okay. Amara, your hand is raised.
Ma, I'm seeing that you didn't put that wait, like you didn't reference that your resources in this your class, but
I
then
cut it out. I cut it out. I cut it out to explain to Mr. Victor that it won't come automatically. We need to add it.
my own is still having error. I don't-
I don't really know what can cause your error. Are you sure you copy and paste? And you paste it in
Yes,
the and you paste it in the right.
yes, I did.
Send a screenshot of your code. Let's look at it. Do we have any other person having error with this basic setup? Can we move on with it? This is basically what we are trying to do for the last time. Let me just go right again. We are just trying to do our normal setup, right? But this time around, we just have it in our before test, as I've explained. Like before test is going to run first before your actual test run. So you have the before method. Run anything that is on this in this line in this whole class. Run it first to run everything that is in this method first before you go to this next line and start running. That is why we have the at before test. Anything you use the at before test for is going to run before any other thing run in the before any other test run in the class, which I've explained before we get here. So do we understand this? This is me just setting the property and just maximizing my browser. Do you understand this? Should we move on?
Okay, ma, wait, sorry. So if I'm understanding you well enough, we can actually have two different, let's say classes, or two different scenario in one class. Then we can actually impute this before class. We'll tell the web that you run this class first before you go to the next class, right? That is what you're trying to say.
Test ng actually work in method by method. Like I just told you earlier that you're trying to group your, instead of you having, okay, this register user now, I want to believe it's not a
Yes.
test engine. You can see that I have everything together, like nothing is group. Like I have, okay, nothing, like I did not group any tests here. So when you're trying to use annotation in test engine, right, it's just as if you're just trying to, okay, let me group this one, let this one work in this group in that order. Now, I now said I've explained you can go back to the slide and read more on those before, after, or you can do your personal research on those before, after, and method. But the before test, right? I have this test. This is the test method here. This is another test method here. So if I put my before test for this method, now I'm just citing an example. If I put before test instead of test, now this before test is going to run first before this test actually run. That is just the idea behind the before test. And for the after test, after every of the test, both the before test, the after test, and everything has run, then it's going to run. Whatever I put in the after test is going to run. That is how it works. Do you understand now?
Okay, ma.
All right. Amara, your hand is still raised.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
I've
okay.
sent my code to the chat box.
If I view it now, we'll be having another issue. You now be like, the only thing you are saying is my. Are you are you sure this your resources is resources?
Is resources.
The
Is
same.
the system dot. Is that dot that is the error? Every other thing is good. System dot set property. That dot between system and set property.
Don't really understand. If you are so sure that every other thing is good, these dots cannot. Do you know what you are going to just do?
No.
Okay. But I'm not really sure that should be that
I
should be
think
the
it would be
solution.
better if we send the whole screen.
What do you say?
It would be better if he sent the whole screen.
Do you know what? There's this X. Do you see this cancel? Wait.
Yes.
Your voice server even error. All these voids, why are they error? Okay, we have not
I've
declared a
not
method inside.
imported. Yes.
No, not import. Just over on this X, let me see the option is bringing.
He's saying syntax error on token. Then the period is in quotation expected. I don't even know for the thing sef. Let me take another screenshot with the error.
Just send your whole screen this time around. Let me see, just send everything. But I'm not sure this if everything in this line is correct. I'm not sure you should be having this error. I'm not sure you should be having this error. Just send it first. So let's just move on with the class. We can just check up with if you're unable to resolve that today.
Today.
Can you see if we are unable to resolve that today, we can check up with it tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
I mean your own issue, not the whole class. Can we proceed now? Hello, can we proceed? I'm even taking more time, sir.
Yes, we
Hello?
can.
Am I still audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay, let me
Yeah,
just,
man.
okay. Now, you can see now, the first test, let me say on my test case, let me say I have a test case now. Okay. I want to go to this automation exercise page and I'm scared. You can see my Eclipse page now, Abby, before I continue. Or are you still seeing the image?
I'm seeing image.
Hey, Jesus.
I'm also seeing the image.
Mm.
Stop sharing.
I need to stop sharing that with immediate effect, safe. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, now we have this. I want us to actually introduce this at test. We can remove this power with there. So don't let me confuse us more. Let's just have it like this. Let me copy this for us. Let me just send this to the chat. And let's just paste it to our, let's paste it to our Eclipse page. Over on the at text and actually import it. It should resolve any error you are going to be having. Now, this is actually my first test here. This is how you declare your at test. Let me say I want to have a test, and I've told us that in the at test, like we are going to be having your real test cases. Let me say my first test scenario is verify if I can successfully launch the site, right? Then I'll be having my test name to be here, to be like I'm going to declare a void method, which is like test, like a public void method. Then the launch site, which is the name of my test. If I run this test now, this is what test engine is going to tell me that, okay, this particular test is going to tell me launch site either pass or failed. That is what it's going to tell me, because that is the name is going to recognize as my my test case, like my test name. So if I have any other name here, let me say this, what I'm just trying to do is just to test if my loan if I'm able to navigate to the URL successfully. So this is just driver.get, then I'm getting the URL. That is what I'm doing in this. This is my first test. Yeah, like my first test case, which is also the normal first test case you should have if you are testing a web. You want to verify if you're able to navigate to the URL successfully. So this is what I'm doing, and this is my launch site here. This is my first test. I'm having this launch site as the name of my test. I can change it to successful. I can change it to anything. Successful login. So I'll be successful what? It's not even login. Successful navigation. It can change it to anything. But let's just leave it as launch site. Do you understand this now? can I continue? Because we have not even talked about the assertion. Because everything we've just been doing is just our basic,
The org.testing this thing is static. It's covering what you are doing.
What?
As in the org.testing annotation.testing is covering the other line of code.
Nothing is covering anything on my page. I don't understand.
Your screen is actually static. Like, even that source that you did, we didn't see it.
Do you know what? The network does not want us to actually wrap up this section, because I've really tried my best to push it, and if my screen is static, there's no way you will actually get what I'm saying. I will just have to explain. What are you guys saying now? I've overshared multiple times, self, and I don't even think. What should we do? What do you suggest?
What we are seeing is what I've been seeing for the past. Okay, it has shifted. Okay, now we have another thing.
It's the network, and we cannot work with this network. It's very, very poor. So what is your suggestion?
I will suggest, if it's possible, to have, even if it's 1 hour class or 30 minutes class tomorrow, maybe the network will be better, because we have been off and on, off and on.
Tomorrow.
Even if it's 30 minutes, we are pleading with you.
It does not work for everyone, no.
We have to sacrifice if we want to learn this. That is what I feel like about it. It doesn't work for me too, but 30 minutes from our time, even at night, it can work, please.
Can we make it Thursday?
Hey.
There's no way it
Thursday
can
is too late.
No.
There's no way tomorrow can work for me.
Recording in progress.
Somebody is recording. Or is this still my record? I'm just trying to check my schedule tomorrow, and there's no way.
Okay, let's do next tomorrow, Thursday. For me, it's to learn it. It's not about the task. If I get to that stage in the task, and
Friday to learn it, if we want to learn it, it's better we do it this night and once and for all.
But the network is not permitting us to
the
move
network
forward.
is not favorable.
I'm ready to stay here for the next 2 hours, but the network is not even moving.
Yes, the network. I'm trying
to. It's too late.
No.
I'm trying to end this class. I'm trying to end this class because, how am I going to put it? Because the network is not favorable. Not because I don't want to teach, or because the time has actually is not on our side. No. Trying to explain something and you guys are not getting it in real time is actually not a good thing. So I'm trying to, because the network is not favorable, not because I can't sacrifice my time as well. And I'm checking my schedule tomorrow. Is not visible for me, except if we are going to make it maybe when during my lunch break at work. I can just try to sacrifice that lunch for you. That is
when is your lunch break?
My lunch break is depending between 12 to 2. Depending.
Well, let's have Thursday.
So
my own suggestion actually, since this class, the tax is going to be due, should be on Friday.
Yeah.
The tax is due on Friday at 11 p.m.
Yeah, if they can actually extend the date a little bit for us.
We cannot extend the tax date. I've actually said that the other time. Princess, you're on this race.
Let's forget about the tax deadline. Just do your tax and submit.
Princess.
Yes.
To me, let me learn the thing.
Princess.
Can we use Google Meet instead of Zoom?
No, if we use Google Meet, there is no way we'll be able to record and share.
Yeah.
That's the disadvantages of us using Google Meet. Even this class we are trying to schedule, right? I will still need to even meet with the coordinator and know if there's going to be time. But
okay, how about we do tomorrow night?
Yes, I've like the night cannot work for me tomorrow. That's why I said I've checked my tomorrow, and
Like
I'll
even 9 p.m.
I'll be getting back around that 9 p.m. and I'm having another meeting. I guess I'm having this general meeting from 9 p.m. to whatsoever time. So
Can
I've
we
checked my
do
schedule
Thursday?
tomorrow and
You
I
don't
know
go let
tomorrow.
your trainer rest.
That's why it's for her. If she says Thursday, let's accept Thursday. Those of us that can attend the class, let's attend.
Oh, girl, we are
It's
not
for you.
saying we cannot attend the class. Even if it's on Friday, we'll still attend the class. We are only trying to like get enough time to also practice what she
Do
has
the
taught us
task.
to
And
do our
also do the
class.
task that we have that is due on Friday. You're not understanding.
Okay, what do you guys suggest we do now? It's just the network that wants to make me to end this class, right? So let me just stop sharing. And
If there's nothing we can do about the network, then there's nothing we can do about Thursday too.
My own suggestion is, I've actually
even
said it initially. If they can actually, since we are trying to understand this thing and network is not allowing us to, we can go ahead with other tasks. Then maybe they can just scrap this test case for us, or maybe later we can actually still do it and submit. Maybe that is after the Friday deadline for the task has elapsed. I don't know if you understand me. Because even if we should do it, schedule that meeting, or maybe on
do you
Thursday or
know
on
do you know
Friday.
do you know what, Soma?
Ma.
This is what we are going to do. I want us to actually take it upon ourselves, right? To
Mhm.
study this test engine. Yes. And let me know if you're having any issue or challenge. I don't know if you want to fix a class for Thursday, but I feel like I'm still more free for Thursday than tomorrow. I won't be available tomorrow
My feast the
because I
class.
have meeting. What do you say?
Feast the class for Thursday. Let's attend. If you can meet up with your task, fine. If you cannot, then leave that section of the task.
And then
And
now you will
even
not get promoted. That's the problem. If we should fix this class,
no, that does not mean if you do everything and you write your normal Selenium code and you still try to pass everything. Check the marking guide now. That's why I put score there.
okay, no
That does not
problem.
mean you
It's
will
not a
not get promoted.
Oh, I
You have
thought without it we will not get promoted. No, it's fine. If the
without
Thursday is
you,
okay by us.
the only thing that will not make you to be promoted is you not delivering your tasks the way you are expected to, and you not getting up to the pass mark. And I feel like for your
Okay.
manual testing, you have 25 mark. For your API testing, you have 35 mark,
It's
if
not
I'm not
enough.
wrong.
It's
Then the
not. No,
accumulation of the two tests, you have 60 mark. And
it's not.
for your Selenium testing, you have 40 marks, right?
Then
And
half
if
of
you
it
do
we
your
can.
Selenium and Java and you do not have test ng, then you should still
Mm,
have a mark.
Then
okay.
how do we share the selenium? How do we share it?
How do I ask you to share? Just to send your. The only thing you cannot
Screenshot.
do maybe is just execute your report. I asked you to share
Okay.
just to send your screenshot,
Screenshot.
the screenshot of your code. That's
Then
what
you
is
send the
required
screenshot.
in the task.
Exactly.
Okay, how about we go through that route? Like just sharing screenshots. Like maybe on Friday we can now do the test ng proper.
Exactly.
Okay, let's just go through that route. Everybody go through the route, and if you can actually take it upon yourself, right? We are all learning. You can actually do the learning on yourself. Like you can take it upon yourself and learn this beyond this class to get your tax done. But
If you
if
go to YouTube now, they will give you 20 playlists. They can
Different.
I
The things you be seeing there are just different from what you are even learning here.
exactly. It will not
and
be.
don't worry, don't worry. What if
Jesus.
oh, princess, your hand is raised. But for me, I feel like just go through any other route that will make you to pass. Me, I'm here to support you to make sure that you go. At least for most of us that are on this call, I want to see us working on the Capri Sun project. So I want us to actually deliver. So just deliver. Sometimes if you deliver what you want from me, I'll even give you 100 self. That's not even my own point. I'm not selfish with Mark. So just deliver. I want us to actually make me proud when I'm seeing
Ah,
our submission.
ma, please don't have score 100 before.
Nobody, oh, nobody.
Isaiah,
Princess,
not stingy.
I'm
Ma,
not
I
stingy
still
with
have
you,
a
man.
question concerning the tax.
What do
The
you
first,
say?
I still have a question concerning the tax.
Okay, what's your question, ma?
So the first part where let me open it. So for the first part where you have that user authentication, the modules, do we do like the normal Selenium automation separate first before we come and do this one with the test engine?
Don't understand your question.
You know the way we did register user, the way we did register user now.